next morning, then I rise. Time to rule this day. As I wake, I own this moment.
What's up, everyone? King Shabazz, Hip Hop Traveler here again. Welcome to the newest episode of Take the Throne. So today we will be talking about some lessons that I've learned from the Supreme Dragon in the Order of the White Lotus, aka Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Definitely be sure to check my blog post below. That'll give you the full content in regards to some of the lessons learned. Right now I'm just going to kind of give you a brief overview, right off the top. So one of the big lessons that I learned from him is maintaining poise and being calm. Sometimes in life you just have to be patient. You have to be patient. You have to maintain poise, because we have things in life that we want. We want new car, new house, new career, and it takes time to get that stuff. In order to really get it, you can't just hope and wish that it'll come. A lot of times we spend time just wishing, hoping, and praying that this stuff comes to us. And yes, you can do that, but in addition to that, you also have to put forth an effort as well. So if you want to make an A on that test, you got to go out, you got to study, you got to put some time in. Pray, hope that you do well, and then you go in, you do it, knock it out the park. So that's just a big thing. And just having patience. You have to understand that we are on a journey, to reach that destination. But if you look at it in terms of life, you start your journey when you're born, and the end of your journey is when you die. But it's that dash in the middle that defines who you truly are at the end of the day. And that's how you got to treat every goal as you're going towards it. You have to understand that there's a journey that's molding you into something, into a new form of yourself, and you have to be able to take those lessons, learn from them, and go forward with it. And then another lesson I learned from Uncle Iroh is the power of meditation and visualization. When you meditate and you visualize whatever it is you want, you're learning the ability to be able to control your state of being, and to also see yourself and feel whatever it is that you want. When you close your eyes and you start thinking about that moment. Like for me, it's being on a stage performing in front of 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 people. And excuse me. And a lot of times I just see myself just standing there, middle of that crowd, everyone screaming, lights off, everyone waving their phone with the little light on it, everyone screaming King Shabazz, and singing my songs with me. And just being able to, after the show, spending 2, 3, 4 hours, signing autographs, taking pictures, meeting with people, getting to know them. That's what I see on my end. So just understanding that meditation and visualization is a very, very huge part of our lives. And the final thing is just being able to use your spirit eyes. I noticed that Uncle Iroh was one of those guys who had a certain level of spiritual awareness in comparison to everyone else. Aang had it too, because of course he's the Avatar. But with Iroh, he had a certain level of spiritual discernment, and he was able to turn on his spirit eyes to be able to really see things for what they truly were. So understand, start developing your spiritual eyes and your spiritualness, so you can be able to see situations and things for what they really are, instead of what they just appear to be. So that's pretty much just the overview of what I learned from Uncle Iroh. Definitely expect more of these, especially in regards to music and other superheroes. And definitely check out my Hip Hop Travelers vlog too, because I'll keep updating those with every new trip or instance that I go on. But yeah, I want to give a big shout out to all of my supporters on Patreon. Without you, none of this stuff would be possible. I'm having to adjust my schedule a little bit. Eventually, one day I'd love to be able to do these a lot more, but I have to give them to you as the time comes, because as you know, it takes time to edit these. But yeah, a big shout out to all my Patreon supporters. If you're not a supporter on Patreon and you do love what I do, definitely check out the page. I offer some really awesome rewards to you guys. And like I said, hopefully this brings a blessing to your life and it helps you as you move forward in your ambitions and your goals. So definitely thanks for tuning in, and be on the lookout for the next one.